This is the missing link concerning the end times. Pay attention. What is the day of the Lord here written about in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5? But of the times and seasons, he's talking about the last days, the end times. Brethren, you have no need that I write to you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them. Who is them? That's the wicked. As travail upon a woman with child, and they will not escape. So what we just read here in chapter 5 is literally just a continuation of what Paul wrote in chapter 4. He wrote about how those which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord will meet the Lord in the air with those that have died with Christ in faith. Let's go to Joel 2:31. It says, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord. And it shall come to pass that whoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be delivered. So the first conclusion that we can draw concerning the day of the Lord is that it is a great and terrible day. And the second thing that we can draw from this is that there are indicators that present this day. The sun is turned into darkness and the moon into blood. And the third is that whatever happens on this day is that those that call upon the name of the Lord, they will be delivered or saved. And isn't it quite interesting back in 1 Thessalonians 4 that Paul talks about the coming of the Lord and the gathering of the saints to meet the Lord in the air right before this sudden destruction comes. So this is the deliverance before the destruction. So now that we have the signs that indicate the day of the Lord, let's parallel this with Matthew 24:29-31. Let's pay attention to the verbiage. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, you see the indicators. The sun dark, the moon will not give her light, stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven will be shaken. And right after this, you see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. You see that Jesus sends his angels with a great sound of a trumpet to gather together his elect from the four winds. And this is the same gathering that Paul talks about in 1 Thessalonians 4, verses 15-17. If you want this full teaching, I'm teaching it live tonight, 8:30, YouTube and TikTok, Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you there.